Welcome to Colonel Basketball Weekly, featuring the head coaches of Nicholls State University basketball, J.P. Piper and Doobie Plaisance. Today's program is presented by the Sports Medicine Center of Thibodaux Regional, dedicated to patient-centered excellence. Colonel Basketball Weekly is also sponsored by Rouse's Supermarkets. You're either local or you're not. And People's Health, your Medicare health team. Good afternoon and welcome to Colonel Basketball Weekly, presented by the Sports Medicine Center of Thibodaux Regional. I'm your host, Mike Wagenheim. Southland Conference play tipped off this past weekend, and both Nicholls squads are off to a great start. The Colonel men have recovered from a shaky beginning to their season and have shifted into another gear. They opened up the Southland season last Thursday at home, taking on new league member New Orleans, who had high hopes of their own after a solid non-conference campaign. Let's take you to Stouffer Gym. Thursday night. Opening minute, UNO's Corey Dixon in the post, dribbles it through his legs. Shane Rillier leads the Colonel fast break. Good ball movement. Dantrell Thomas to Jeremy Smith for the finish. UNO with 22 turnovers against just 2 assists. Smith scored 17. Nicholls starts building the lead. 12:30 to go first half. TJ Carpenter misses a three. Kevin Hill boards it but slips. Scooped up by Dantrell. The cross-court pass to Luke Doyle for the pull-up three. Nicholls up by 8. Doyle, part of a bench that scored 37 points. UNO, though a scrappy team, Isaac Mack with a tough bucket as Amin Torres tries to take the charge. Mack scored 10 for the Bucks. Nicholls up by 7 at the half. Second stanza, Thomas drives Hill to the hoop, double clutch, bucket, and foul. 72 fouls called in this game with 104 free throws. DT finished with 16 points. About 16 minutes left now. Rillier gets the ball up top. The post feed to Sam McBeth. Nicholls up 50-42 after the free throw. Past the midway point now. Pedro Maciel drives and kicks to Torres, baseline penetration, and the tough leaner here. Again, the bench was big as the starters dealt with foul trouble. Torres scored 10. Colonels lead by double figures. Under 2 minutes left, Matt Derenbecker misses inside. Tredarius McPherson's tip won't go. Dixon collects. He finishes, plus the foul. Dixon with 21 points and 12 boards. Final minute coming up. Nicholls up 8. Pressure. Carpenter ahead to Thomas, and he would work it up the floor. The perfect oop to Jadante Fry, DT's fourth helper of the night. Fry scored 10. Colonels missed some free throws down the stretch, but hold on for the 88-83 victory. Despite UNO attempting a school record 61 shots from the line, it was a true team effort. 5 Colonels finished in double figures. The club shot 58% from the field after halftime. So, it's on to Saturday's matchup with Southeastern Louisiana, the Colonel's arch nemesis. The Lions came in battered and bruised. With a short bench, they fell to McNeese State last Thursday, but they are still very dangerous, as they proved by hanging around for the entire game in Lake Charles. They would gain no sympathy from Nicholls. Colonels looking to move to 2-0 in league play for the first time since 05-06, also looking to snap a 3-game losing skid to Southeastern. Here we go, about 4.5 minutes in. Nicholls works the ball around the arc. Rillier gets it baseline to DT. The pump fake and the two-hand jam. Dantrell on his way to a 21-point day. The game is tied at 4. Colonels wouldn't trail the rest of the half. Doyle on the wing, gives to Fry at the elbow, into the corner for the McBeth three. The team with 10 assists and just 9 turnovers. The Red and Gray up by 8 at the 9-minute mark. About 7 minutes left in the half. The ball goes to Dre Evans. The backdoor alley-oop to Devontae Upson, plus the foul. Upson was a beast, 16 points and 9 rebounds. Late first half here. The Lions trim the deficit. Julian Chiera handles in the corner, the spin and kick out to Jamichael Hawkins for the bonus ball. Hawkins scored 15, but it was the only Lion to register any points off that short bench. Colonels wanted to play it up tempo. They hustled down the floor, and Jeremy Smith drops it through. Tough shot there. Smith with 12 points. Nicholls up by 4 at the half. It's nip and tuck after the break. Under 12 minutes, Quinn Cooper hands it off to Evans. He's given just a little room, and he drills a 3, tying the game at 42. Evans hit 3 shots from beyond the arc and scored 12 points. Coming up on 8 minutes to play, Colonels down 1. Fry gives to Pedro Maciel. He was big off the bench. The drive and the kick to Fry, who lines up the 3. His first and only bucket of the day. This one was back and forth. Less than 6 minutes to go. Colonels trail by 1. Doyle clears the Evans miss. Thomas ahead to Maciel. He snakes his way through the paint. It is 50-49 in favor of Nicholls. Final 30 seconds. Still a 1-point game. Thomas, looking to deny ups in the ball, got burned, but then pokes it loose from behind. Nichols on the break, and Smith with the finish. The Colonels up 3. Thomas not only scored 21, but had 7 boards, 5 assists, and 3 steals. Last chance coming for Southeastern, down by 3. The inbound to Joshua Fillmore, tough shot, caught rim, but it won't go. Nichols wins 64-61, 8 ties and 9 lead changes in this one. The Colonels are 4-0 at home, 2-0 in the Southland. They have won 5 of their last 7 overall. We chatted with head coach J.P. Piper yesterday as he reflected on his team's fast start in the Southland.
Well, I think it's good to start at home, and the teams that we played at home were not picked at the top of the league, so it was a good way to start. Good teams, in no way mean to disrespect them. Things will get tougher as we move forward. In my 13 years, I've never seen anyone go undefeated in the league, so I don't know that that's realistic. For us to continue having success, I think we've got to continue to grow defensively. We had times in the last 2 games where we looked really good. We had times where we did not look like we knew what we were doing on defense. So we've got to become more consistent defensively. And I think the same thing is true with offense. We hit a few droughts in that game. A lot of it was due more to what we were doing than necessarily what our opponent was doing. So we got to continue to grow up defensively. I really like where the team is. We're not a finished product. There's a lot of stuff we need to work on. We're addressing those things. But I love the mentality of the team. They understand that they're not a finished product. They're excited to get in here and work and to try to get better at the things we've identified for them that we need to improve on. So as long as they continue to have that attitude, I think things look good for us.
All right, head coach J.P. Piper. We'll talk more with him and the rest of the team. Plus, we'll bring you highlights from this past weekend's women's basketball games. It's all coming up on our next segment on Colonel Basketball Weekly, presented by the Sports Medicine Center of Thibodaux Regional.
You may know Thibodaux Regional Medical Center is the only hospital in the region recognized by J.D. Power & Associates 9 times. But did you know they're the only hospital in the region to receive Health Grade's Outstanding Patient Experience Award 6 times in a row? The only hospital in the region to receive 9 Summit Awards? And the only hospital in the state whose cancer program has received the Outstanding Achievement Award 3 times? Sam's mom, Liz Dietrich, knows. Families know. Thibodaux Regional Medical Center for expert, compassionate care.
Donnie, I'm in Rouse's at least 3 times a week, and I want the best prices every day.
Come on, Chef. Let's go shopping.
All right. There's got to be at least 1,000 items just on this one aisle.
At Rouse's, we stock more groceries than anyone else.
I can see that. So what's with the tag? Best price every day.
It's the Rouse's guarantee. You're getting our lowest price every day.
So when I see this tag,
you know you don't have to wait for a sale.
I can shop any day
and get our best price every day. Rouse's. You're either local or you're not.
Nicholls State University is taking education on the road, the information superhighway. If you are unable to come to campus, we are bringing the campus to you. Study at home and graduate quicker with Nicholls Online. No more going to class around the school's schedule. Go to class online around your schedule. All of your courses are taught by qualified Nicholls State University professors who are experts in their fields. To take that step, go to nichols.edu/nicholsonline or email nicholsonline@nichols.edu.
Well, we're all about the people that we care for. Every day we find a way to make your life better. That's what we're here for. Yeah, we're all about the people. We help you take care of yourself. That's what we do. We're here for you with people's health.
Welcome back to Colonel Basketball Weekly, presented by the Sports Medicine Center of Thibodaux Regional. The Nicholls men's basketball team was a big question mark heading into the year, but with a perfect opening weekend in conference play under their belts, we're getting some solid answers. Alex Tullis has more.
The 2013-2014 Colonels men basketball team has come on strong as of late, especially when defending their home court in Stouffer Gymnasium, where they have won 4 straight. They continue working hard to fill in the gap of last year's star player, Fred Hunter, who graduated and is playing professionally overseas. The Colonels have won 3 of their last 4 games, and it is evident that their confidence is on the rise.
Nichols has begun the season with some impressive wins and some tough losses. The Colonels currently have a 5-6 record, including a perfect 2-0 mark in conference play. Head coach J.P. Piper, now in his 10th year as head coach, is optimistic about what he's seen in his team's pre-conference performance.
It's been a tough preseason, which is kind of normal for us. We played a lot of games on the road, played some high major schools, took some lumps, also found a few victories in there. Really pleased overall with where we were coming out of the pre-conference season.
Now that conference play is underway, lessons learned thus far will be critical if the Colonels are to be successful. The journey to the Southland Conference tournament will be led by Captain Jeremy Smith, one of 3 seniors on the team. He knows what the squad must focus on during the next couple months.
As a team, I think we just need to, pretty much do the same thing that we've been doing all throughout the year. Just stick to the basics, stick to what we know, stick to the fundamentals, and just listen and have faith in our coaches and just play basketball.
As the season moves forward, strengths and weaknesses are becoming well defined to Piper and his staff.
I thought we would be a little further along offensively than we are, but I think some of that is a function of playing so many guys. We're playing 10, 11 guys, and so we're just starting to see some continuity on the offensive end of the floor. I think the defense is ahead of the offense, which I'm okay with. We're defending well, so I like that.
Now that the team have been playing together for a while, they have come to recognize each other's talents and abilities. Leading up to the Southland Conference tournament, Jeremy Smith knows what's going to make them successful come March.
Probably defense, because offensively, I think we pose a lot of problems for a lot of teams. I mean, we now have a couple of big guys, and our big guys are kind of indifferent. They're very versatile. They're very mobile. We have height, we have size, and then we could go small because our guards are tough.
Every time these Colonels take the floor, it's a complete team effort. Without established stars as they've had in the past, this hard-working squad grinds together, and their unity has given them recent success. For Colonels Basketball Weekly, I'm Alex Tullett.
Thank you very much, Alex. Nichols heading to Beaumont, Texas on Thursday to face Lamar. Tip time at 7:30, and it's on to Huntsville for a matchup with Sam Houston State on Saturday. That game is set for 4 p.m. You can hear both contests on the Colonel Sports Radio Network presented by your local Super Chevy dealers, including our flagship station, ESPN 100.3 The Game, which can be heard in New Orleans and the Tri-Parishes. Now, the Nichols women's basketball team has every intention of taking home a Southland championship this year, and after an up-and-down non-conference slate, they were ready to get down to business last Thursday as they opened SLC competition against New Orleans here in Thibodaux. The Lady Privateers hadn't won a game all year. Nichols was looking to keep it that way. Opening minute, Imani White off the mark on the 3, but Jenny Nash gets a hold of the loose ball. Nichols with 28 offensive rebounds, leading to 30 second-chance points. 6 minutes in, and the rout is on. Shea Arnick with the rebound. KK Babin works it up court, spotting Nash. The downtown connection gives Nichols an 18-4 advantage. Nash with 11 points and 7 rebounds in just 22 minutes of action. Midway through the first half, UNO's Octavia Wilson is swarmed. Imani White takes it away. The uncontested lay-in. Imani with 19 points. The Colonel scored 20 off turnovers. Nichols led 47-13 at the half. Second stanza, Jean-Marie Guillory boards it. Jasmine Scott missed. Guillory goes glass. She had an 11.8 rebound effort off the bench. Under 9 minutes to go, Nash forces a turnover. White would pick it up. Colonels on the break. The dish to Scott. The red and gray up by 41. Danielle Davis was the lone bright spot in this one for New Orleans. She led the way for them with 13 points. Bonus ball here for Davis. UNO, though, was just 3 of 20 from long range. The Colonels lay it on. Alexis Allen drives. Tough pass to handle, but Marina Lilly scoops it up, makes a couple of moves. Lilly with 14 points and 8 boards while playing under half the game. Taylor Morrison got her 3rd start of the year, finished with 9 points, including the hoop here. It was never in doubt. 89-40 is your final. The Colonels clobbered UNO on the boards with a 42 rebound advantage. Opening weekend in the Southland continued on Saturday. Junior guard Jenny Nash looking to lead the club to their third straight win over Southeastern Louisiana. The Colonels trailed in this ball game early. About 5 minutes in, Southeastern's Erica Hernandez misfires from the corner, but Nana Poole cleans it up. 7 points and 8 boards there for Poole. The Lady Lions up 8-7. But a couple of minutes later, Nichols takes a lead and they were off and running. KK Babin to Jasmine Scott for the face-up jumper. Drains it from 16 feet. Scott with 17 points off the bench. Colonels up 2, and this started a 17-0 run. Final minute of the half, SLU makes the mistake of losing track of Nash. She makes him pay. Nichols went 9 of 17 from beyond the arc. Nash with 4 bonus balls. Colonels lead at 45-17 at the break. Early second half, the entry pass stolen by Shea Arnick. White brings it up the floor. The dish to Babin for the good look at the 3. This was another runaway win for Nichols. Asia Gibson was the only Lady Lion in double figures. She scored a dozen. Little pop out here and then hits it from straight away. Gibson registered a double-double with 10 boards. Colonels led by as many as 37. About 13 minutes left. Babin gets the ball. Great jab step. The dish to Guillory for the baseline jumper. Jean-Marie in double figures off the pine again. She scored 10. Jasmine Scott would miss the free throw coming up here, but Nash corrals it. Marina Lilly finally finishes. She recorded 13 points and 4 steals. Nash ended up with a double-double, 18 points, 10 rebounds. Nichols wins 84-55, their 10th consecutive home victory. Now, folks, the Colonel women hit the road this weekend, and you can listen to both games on the Colonel Sports Radio Network, presented by your local Super Chevy dealers. Nichols takes on Lamar on Thursday at 5:30. Then it's on to Sam Houston for a 1:30 tip time on Saturday. KNSU 91.5 FM will carry both contests. Regis Welch will bring you the call. Well, yesterday we chatted with head coach Doobie Plaisance about what it's going to take to win on the road in the Southland.
Focus on the details and our ability to sustain our conviction. I feel like we've had 2 convincing wins, and both of those wins were due to what we've been owning about ourselves. And if we can sustain that and we can keep that level not only of energy, sense of urgency, but the level of the focus to the details, sticking to the scout, finding the balance in our team or owning the balance in our team, that's going to be the key to these wins this week.
All right, Coach, we appreciate it. We'll have more with Coach Plaisance in just a moment or so when we come back on Colonel Basketball Weekly, presented by the Sports Medicine Center of Thibodaux Regional.
You may know Thibodaux Regional Medical Center is the only hospital in the region recognized by J.D. Power and Associates 9 times. But did you know they're the only hospital in the region to receive Health Grade's Outstanding Patient Experience Award 6 times in a row? The only hospital in the region to receive 9 Summit Awards? And the only hospital in the state whose cancer program has received the Outstanding Achievement Award 3 times? Sam's mom, Liz Dietrich, knows. Families know. Thibodaux Regional Medical Center for expert, compassionate care.
Donnie, I'm in Rouse's at least 3 times a week, and I want the best prices every day.
Come on, Chef. Let's go shopping.
All right. There's got to be at least 1,000 items just on this one aisle.
At Rouse's, we stock more groceries than anyone else.
I can see that. So what's with the tag? Best price every day.
It's the Rouse's guarantee. You're getting our lowest price every day.
So when I see this tag,
you know you don't have to wait for a sale.
I can shop any day
and get our best price every day. Rouse's, you're either local or you're not.
Nichols State University is taking education on the road, the information superhighway. If you are unable to come to campus, we are bringing the campus to you. Study at home and graduate quicker with Nichols Online. No more going to class around the school's schedule. Go to class online around your schedule. All of your courses are taught by qualified Nichols State University professors who are experts in their fields. To take that step, go to nichols.edu/nicholsonline or email nicholsonline@nichols.edu.
about the people that we care for. Every day we find a way to make your life better, that's what we're here for. Yeah, we're all about the people. We help you take care of yourself. That's what we do. We're here for you with people's health.
We are back. This is Colonel Basketball Weekly, presented by the Sports Medicine Center of Thibodaux Regional. It's been a decades-long uphill climb, but the Nichols women's basketball team is ready to reap the rewards of their labor. Tiffany Williams has the story.
The story of the Colonel women's basketball program is one to be admired throughout the Southland Conference. At one point, many opponents saw Nichols as an easy win. However, this year the club has been known around the league as a force to be reckoned with. This season, the Colonels are expected to finish third according to the Southland Conference preseason polls, which is the highest ranking in the university's history. Head coach Doobie Plaisance always knew her team had the potential to win big in this league and is glad that others are finally giving this program the proper recognition it deserves.
The fact that people are expecting us to win right now, I'm embracing that because I'm thinking, well, good, it's about time because we should have been winning and we should be winning as much as we have won. I could probably find you about 50 more games we probably should have won since I've been here, in my opinion.
So far, the Colonels are 2-0 in conference, with wins over New Orleans and southeastern Louisiana. Although these victories were a collective effort, one standout sophomore, Imani White, made her presence known. She scored 19 points against the Lady Privateers and is second in the league in points per game.
Before the season, I didn't think I'm going to be scoring 19 points a game. I was just coming in. I knew that I was going to have to be a big role in this team, but I didn't think that it was going to be this much of an impact.
Even though these ladies are off to a solid start, they are in agreement that some changes must be made in certain areas in order to maintain the success of the team.
We really need to get better on the defensive side of the ball, and we have to get better being consistent on the boards. We're not consistent on the boards at all.
As a team, I think our strengths and weaknesses kind of go hand in hand. Like, for example, sometimes our strength is shooting, and sometimes it's our weakness as well when we don't shoot as well, but that kind of coincides with rebounding. We really need to focus on offensive and defensive rebounding because when we're not shooting as well, we can still get those points by, getting the offensive rebound and getting the putback. But when we don't rebound, it's kind of a dead situation there.
Once the Colonels overcome their weaknesses, the team hopes to bring the university something it's been longing for, a conference title. With this season being senior KK Babin's last, she only has a few goals left to accomplish with this club.
I don't really have that many personal goals. I just want to do whatever I have to do for us to be successful as a team because I want to hang a banner in the gym. I mean, you look in there and there's 4 banners, I think, and the last one was 1991 or 80s or something ridiculous. So I would like to be, I guess, the first banner hung to kind of show, this is the new Nichols. We're not who we used to be.
As the season progresses, the Colonels continue to gain respect throughout the conference. However, being ranked third is not enough for these ladies as they strive for the #1 spot in a conference championship. Reporting for Colonel Basketball Weekly, I'm Tiffany Williams.
Thank you very much, Tiffany. Folks, there are plenty of ways to keep up to the minute with Nichols Athletics. Find our new page at Instagram.com/ColonelSports or at YouTube.com/Nichols Athletics, Facebook.com/GoColonels, and Twitter.com/ColonelSports. Folks, you are tuned in to Colonel Basketball Weekly, presented by the Sports Medicine Center of Thibodaux Regional.
You may know Thibodaux Regional Medical Center is the only hospital in the region recognized by J.D. Power and Associates 9 times. But did you know they're the only hospital in the region to receive HealthGrade's Outstanding Patient Experience Award 6 times in a row? The only hospital in the region to receive 9 Summit Awards? And the only hospital in the state whose cancer program has received the Outstanding Achievement Award 3 times? Sam's mom, Liz Dietrich, knows. Families know. Thibodaux Regional Medical Center for expert, compassionate care.
Donnie, I'm in Rouse's at least 3 times a week, and I want the best prices every day.
Come on, Chef. Let's go shopping.
All right. There's got to be at least 1,000 items just on this one aisle.
At Rouse's, we stock more groceries than anyone else.
I can see that.
So what's with the tag?
Best price every day.
It's the Rouse's guarantee. You're getting our lowest price every day.
So when I see this tag,
You know you don't have to wait for a sale
I can shop any day.
and get our best price every day. Rouse's, you're either local or you're not.
Nicholls State University is taking education on the road, the information superhighway. If you are unable to come to campus, we are bringing the campus to you. Study at home and graduate quicker with Nicholls Online. No more going to class around the school's schedule. Go to class online around your schedule. All of your courses are taught by qualified Nicholls State University professors who are experts in their fields. To take that step, go to nichols.edu/nicholsonline or email nicholsonline@nichols.edu.
Well, we're all about the people that we care for. Every day we find a way to make your life better, that's what we're here for. Yeah, we're all about the people. We help you take care of yourself. That's what we do. We're here for you with people's health.
Welcome back to Colonel Basketball Weekly, presented by the Sports Medicine Center at Thibodaux Regional. It's time to announce our Rouse's Student Athletes of the Week. You're either local or you're not. Louisiana's best can be found at your local Rouse's or at rouses.com. This week we have senior guard Dantrell Thomas and junior guard Jenny Nash. Thomas averaged 18.5 points, 4.5 assists, and 3 steals. Nash put together 14.5 points a night and 8.5 rebounds in the wins against UNO and Southeastern Louisiana. Folks, to keep up with our Colonel basketball teams and all 14 of our athletic programs here at Nicholls, check out our official website, GoColonels.com. That's GEAUX, GoColonels.com. We have the latest game recaps, box scores, updated stats, rosters, bios, everything you need to follow all of our programs, including our men's and women's basketball teams right there. GEAUX, GoColonels.com. There's fresh information each and every day. That is going to do it for the season debut of Colonel Basketball Weekly, presented by the Sports Medicine Center of Thibodaux Regional. For Alex Tellis, Tiffany Williams, and the crew, we want to thank you for joining us. We will see you each and every week right here, so stay tuned. It's going to be a great few months leading up to the Southland Tournament in Katy, Texas. We will chat with you again coming up in 1 week's time. Until then, take care. Today's show has been presented by the Sports Medicine Center of Thibodaux Regional, dedicated to patient-centered excellence. This show has also been sponsored by Rouse's Supermarkets. You're either local or you're not. And People's Health, your Medicare health team. This has been a presentation of the Colonel Sports Network.